Hi, Armoured Pants here, and I have another video for you in the German lines, the Tier 6 Medium, the VK3001D. And as always, we have a complete guide, and we will start with tech spec, looking at blitzhanger.com. Now, before we get into the tech spec, let me just say I love this tank. I think it's a great medium tank, and I think it's typical of German mediums in that it's light, agile, gets around the map, but it does have frontal armour. It has some armour that will bounce shots for you. So therefore very typical of the German mediums. They have a bit of armour on the front. Also, it allows you to ram as well, particularly if you're against a light tank or a tank that has no armour, like a tank destroyer, for example. The gun is brilliant. It's very accurate. It's 75mm, but it is accurate and reliable. It won't let you down, and you're going to see that in the game that we're going to look at. It has decent enough pen on the AP. But load up some APCR in case you're up tiered. You will need it against big guys like an IS, etc. It has two gun options. Please upgrade to the top gun as soon as possible. You're going to need it. The tank is a flying machine. It handles beautifully too. 56 kilometers an hour on forward speed, which is really good for a medium tank. 20 kilometers an hour in reverse, which is good too. Allows you to get in and out of trouble very quickly. And the tank just moves really well. It has frontal armour, so it will bounce some shots. You can see here, if you look at the relative armour up on the top left hand side, you will create nice armour angles there. You can create some nice armour angles on the side too, so you're going to get some bounces, particularly if you can only show the side on it. If you're up against a lower tier tank, you can even side scrape a bit in this tank, so it's an option should you find yourself in a tight situation. But the armour is pretty good, especially when you consider how fast and agile the tank is. It is a nice piece of equipment to have on such a tank that gets around the map so easily. The tracks are a little bit exposed, so I would run 2 repair kits. You know I always do. I hate being stuck out in the open, particularly in a medium or light tank. And you don't really need the engine accelerator in this tank because it's fast enough. As you can see, front on, if you're top tier, you can bully in this tank. It is difficult to pen in tier 5s, and that allows some nice tactics in this tank. Peek-a-boom, long range sniping. It says here 1v1 brawl. It's just average in circle of death, but actually it's pretty good in circle of death. You'll see I kind of do semi-circle of death with an IS in this tank in the game, and a 1v1 brawl. Because of its fast reload, because of its agility, it's also pretty good too. So let's just recap here. The speed traverse is decent enough too. Its reload is 5.5 seconds, so it's pretty good. It's got good pen. Using supercharge, we have the muzzle velocity up to 1200 meters per second, which for a tier 6 is really good. And the gun is accurate and reliable, and you're going to see this in the game. This gun really doesn't let you down. You can rely on the gun in this game, as you can with most German guns. Now, we're in a supremacy game. I'm up tiered, so I'm going to go to C. I'm going to try to spot. I'm going to try to cap. I thought we were going to go to A, but I see that my allies are going to go to C, so I decided to go and support them. So we are going to go to C as quickly as possible. I'm going to try to cap. We've got a VK28 here too. It was pretty fast. So, but you can see that the VK28 is a fast tank. It's one of the fastest in tier 6. But you can see I can almost keep up with him. The tank is pretty quick, but also accelerates quickly too. So I'm able to get to C fairly quickly. Now, this is a mastery game you're going to see here. But I should point out that this game starts off pretty badly for me. I don't really do too well. I'm trying to fast cap here, and I thought I was going to make it. I thought maybe he didn't have a shot at me, but unfortunately he did. I took a big round from the IS, so I decided I need to go in and take him out. I really can't do anything with him there. Try to back off, but I get hit again. Now I'm going to come around, and I'm going to try to kind of semi-circle dead him. I get a bounce there from his ally, which I think is the Comet over in front of me. See there the agility of the shot. I'm able to get around him, get around, push up and then clear him, take another shot from the Comet. So I need to get out of trouble here. I need to let my allies take a few hits here, because I am down to a 1 shot now for many of the tanks in here. So not such a good start to me, but we did clear one of their best tanks, the IS. Now what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to cap and at the same time see if I can support my ally against this comet. So I'm going to turn around, get my gun back into the game from a position of relative safety here. I'm going to back up, I'm going to see if I can put one into the comet. As he comes across, he's going to try to take out the VK. Coming across, and I put one into him, and then I leave him one shot for the VK, so we clear him, so we've done a good job. Now this game gets better for me. Now I start to perform pretty well and play to the tank's strengths. So you're going to see some really accurate gun handling here from the tank. You're going to see a bounce off the front, and you're going to see the maneuverability of the tank in play. And just look at that there. Just going to show you that again, just how good the gun is here. It's a blind shot because I can't see the KV, I just know where he is. And then just bam, straight through the wall, straight into the KV, beautiful shot. Put one into the Churchill here again. And now you'll see I'm reloaded quickly. I'm going to fire one into the Churchill. Look at that bounce. I'm just going to slow this right down. Look at this, you can see the Churchill round coming at me in slow motion. Churchill has relatively low muzzle velocity. You can see it bounce right off the angle there. Nice bounce, keeps me in the game, and that's what this tank can do. You know, giving the Churchill the front of the tank and an angle on the front of the tank gets that nice bounce there, which leaves me in the game and allows me to continue to go and cap B. You know, this is a supremacy game, and as I said, that's about capping. Again, let's have a look at this again on the KV2. He's the victim again. Just how good this gun is. Just bam, straight through. Again, another blind shot. And this gun is really good. It just won't let you down. You're going to see a beautiful shot here on the Nash horn. Tiny, tiny target. But again, this gun is so accurate. It doesn't let you down. It does the business every time. The Nash horn now, I'm going to get the tiniest of targets on Nash horn. I think I can see maybe about 30% of the front of the tank. It's enough for this gun. He just pops out here. You're going to see it now in a second. And that's all you need in this gun. You just need the tiniest of targets. And then we got to clear them. There you go. Bam. Just about 30% of the front of the tank is in view, but this gun, not a problem to it. It just clears, and it will clear all day long. Again, you see another blind shot, and that's the third or fourth in a row in this game, and you know, this is what this tank can do. Now I'm going to clear this Churchill, and you're actually going to see again just the combination of the tank's brilliant gun handling, but also its maneuverability. So look, I see the Churchill, he's coming on to me, so I'm agile enough to get around, reverse around behind, get into cover. I'm just going to wait for the Churchill to come. I have a much better gun, much more accurate, and then bam, clear him. And that is more or less this game won for us. So we were like in all sorts of trouble all through this game, but this tank, because of its long range sniping ability, the accuracy of its gun, its agility, its ability to get around the map, plus that bit of frontal armor that gives you those bounces when you're in a tight spot, wins the game for us. I didn't even finish top in terms of damage in this game. I did in terms of XP. But as we always say, sorry, I did finish top in damage, sorry. But the XP is what really won it for us. Got the mastery badge because, as we always say, mastery badges are about XP. So it's about the spotting I did, it's about capturing the bases, bouncing the shots, and then of course doing the damage and getting the kills. And really, I think that game illustrates how best to play this tank. Constantly moving, getting around the map, utilising the speed of the tank, utilising that good gun, capturing bases, manoeuvring in and out, firing shots that, you know, other tanks may not be able to make, but you know that this tank can because of its good gun handling. Now let's just recap. This is a fantastic medium tank in my opinion. I love it. Typical German medium with that bit of frontal armour. Use enhanced armour, maximise the chances of getting those bounces, because the frontal armour will bounce some shots from you. Use supercharger on a fine gun, and please upgrade the gun as soon as possible. The stock gun is dreadful, but the top gun is brilliant. 1200 meters per second muzzle velocity, therefore you can long range snipe in this thing, and that really is great for its class tier 6. 1200 meters per second is great. Circle of death, it can really do it, and that's because the tank handles really well. Use the speed to get around the map. The map is yours, so make sure that you own it, as I did in that game. Get around, go C, go B, get around to A. The gun is amazing, as you saw. It won't let you down, and it will deliver shot after shot for you. And don't sit still. This is a mobile tank, so be mobile, and that is one of its key strengths, so get around that map. So I guess that's all from me. I guess all that remains to say is cheers, Mush. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you found it useful. And I guess all that remains for me to say is pants off.